Our next stops after Berlin were Hameln and Heidelberg in Germany. Shortly before winter comes, I finally finished this last episode of our summer vacation 2018 in Germany. We visited amazing cities and had thrilling adventures in Germany. Nach Hameln. Was ist ein Hamel?
Eine Stadt.
Und?
Ein Schlosspark.
First, some quick last impressions of Berlin as we're leaving. The What is it with this Brandenburger Tor? The Brandenburger Gate and the Victory Column. On our trip, we had a short stop at Burger King. It was a very hot day and Avogadro showing off her new outfit. So we arrive in Hameln. But what is Hameln famous for? Do you know? Hameln is famous for the rat catcher of Hameln. It's a story, it's a legend. The rat catcher of Hameln took all the rats out of the city and killed them. And then they didn't pay him and then he took their kids. It's a famous old legend. So that means the rats are a motive that you find everywhere in that city. Have a look at our beautiful room. It's really big. It had no climate though, and that was really horrible on such a hot day. We're melting like butter in the sun in our room. How can we survive the heat? How to get my daughter move out of the room? Got me thinking, but the idea is ice cream. That always works.
Lecker. Das hier oben ist Stracciatella und das unten American Cookie.
Hameln is really beautiful city. It's small but beautiful. It has all those old vintage buildings. And then finally we found the rat. No, it's not her. Next morning, we had a wonderful breakfast. A beautiful place for breakfast on the outside. And we also made some silly things. Have a look for yourself. Guck mal, die Smula!
Gib mir mein Herz zurück. Ich weiß nicht, wie dieser Text noch geht.
Sie weiß es. Gib mir mein
Herz zurück.
Für mich.
Für mich. Und die Zeit bleibt einfach stehen. Und ich könnte nicht verstehen.
People must think we're crazy. Next, we're on our way from Hameln to Heidelberg. That trip was actually beautiful, with a beautiful view, beautiful vintage buildings at the road, and also some wind wheels. Having a rest, trying some fresh food here. No, it's actually marzipan chocolate, orange cookies, a disgusting orange colored juice, but it's the girl's favorite. It's just color, flavor, and sugar, and some water. On we go. This is our room in Heidelberg. It was very hot inside, and all through the night it was hot. It has no climate. What adventures will we have in Heidelberg? There's many beautiful sights to see there. Look who's spinning! Heidelberg is actually very nice for shopping. It has beautiful streets for shopping. Have you been in Heidelberg? I'm very curious. Put it in the comments if you've been in Heidelberg. Next thing we try is Thai food in Heidelberg, and it was actually delicious. Look at those menus. And what do you do when you're in a rainy mood? What will always help is chocolate cake! Yes! Our very last day of our summer holiday, we're gonna visit Heidelberg Castle. Very beautiful place there. Come with me. And it was really cool because we had that guide telling us all the story. There's a very big wine barrel, and I'm gonna tell you in a minute why they drank wine all the time. First of all, we had to find the castle. So we went through the whole shopping area again, which is not easy with the girls. It's kind of hard to get them through that shopping street without shopping all the time and have to buy them everything. But we found something very good on the way, and that is donuts. A very nice bakery actually with donuts. We love donuts. The area around the Heidelberg University is also very beautiful. It's just all those vintage buildings in Heidelberg. It's a very beautiful city to go. And finally we found the castle. It's way up there on the mountain. We still have to find a way to get there. So we're just walking the streets, finding our way, and it's uphill. It's all uphill. It's a long way uphill, and it's very exhausting to get there by feet, you know? Up there we bought tickets, and we also bought the tour with the guide. And guys, let me tell you, this is really worth it if you have the right guide. Our guide was excellent. She really told us the whole story of the castle, and it's very interesting to learn how people lived, like I think it's about 500 years ago. It's very interesting to hear how the Duke of that castle lived. And he was a very important person in Europe at the time. It's still hot, and even for the cat it's hot, so the cat's just chilling. This view is very special because what they used to do is they let wild animals into the inner courtyard and hunted them from the balcony. They tried to impress their guests by showing them wild animals and letting them shoot them from the balcony. The area around the castle down there, that's actually where they kept those wild animals, the deer, to hunt it later. A very special attraction of the castle is the big wine barrel. It's so big, it's very huge. I think they never really filled that barrel, it's just too big. And you can actually walk onto the barrel and have a view from above. You can stand below the barrel, it's very big. Do you know why they drank wine all the time? Even children used to drink wine at the time. Our guide told us why. The reason basically is because of the alcohol in the wine. Germs cannot develop that easily, so it is conserved better. It's actually because of the conservation. They can keep the wine longer, basically forever, because of the alcohol, and they don't get ill by drinking wine. But water can be of very bad quality, so they usually didn't drink water. They were always drunk, probably. Our guide was definitely worth the price. The story of that family, the Duke that lived there, that was very, very powerful in Europe. That was very interesting, and also how they murdered each other and all that stuff. Very interesting stuff. Then next we go to the terrace. The view from the terrace is amazing. Great view there over the city of Heidelberg. You basically see everything from that terrace. No wonder they built the castle up there on the mountain. Another beautiful place in the castle is the pharmacy. This tower was built for the duchess of the castle, but French invaders destroyed the tower. And behind this gate there's a big love story. The Duke of the castle built this during the night so that his lady wouldn't find out before the morning, and this whole gate was a birthday present for the lady. Remember, at the time they had very little to do. They were basically just staying in the castle and their whole life was kind of in the castle. That's a special gift, isn't it? Another thought I had here by looking at the castle and how green it is now is how fast nature wins back ground that once the Duke had taken from nature. It's trees everywhere and plants everywhere. It goes so fast. This trip made us really hungry. Happily, there's a Pizza Hut. What has Ava been asking for all of the vacation? And now finally she gets to order it. A chocolate! I'm getting the healthier option though, and that was very refreshing. Our vacation sadly was finally over and we had to travel back to Switzerland. But it was really beautiful in Germany. If you haven't seen all of the parts, it's 4 parts. Check out the other videos of our travel vacation in Germany. It was very cool. And please like this video and subscribe to StorySpotlight for more amazing stories.